Greetings. It's an old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. That made me think about the commandments in the Old Testament. It is reported that there are 613 commandments in the Old Testament. And from this number, there are 365 negative commandments. That's one commandment a day throughout the year. Why all the negativity? Maybe a negative commandment a day keeps the devil away or keeps a believer from being chastised. Why is it most believers want to dwell only on the positive commandments and ignore the negativity in Scripture? When you ignore the negative, it is very hard to stress accountability in the believer's walk. The Corinthian church did not want to hear about eating and drinking of the Lord's table unworthily. Many Bible teachers, for instance, like to preach and teach feel-good doctrine. That's at the expense of ignoring the negativity which is directed toward the house of God and not the world. God does not ask the world to love him. Scripture makes the distinction between the family of God and the world. Loving God is not about how we feel about God in our relationships with the Lord, but that is at the bottom of teaching feel-good doctrine. Loving God is about choosing to love him. It's a choice. God only gives the house of God toward him. It is not about how we feel about our relationship to the Lord. A negative commandment a day keeps us from wandering away from that choice to love God. A negative commandment a day keeps us single-minded, serving the Lord. In actuality, negative commandments become the basis for reward. There's a reason Jesus said, "If you love me, keep my commandments." For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. 1 John 5:3.